Hi, Cup and Card friends. Welcome back. It's Linda Z. It's that time. Grab your favorite cuppa, grab your cards, and let's dive in. Today we are going to look at the Eight of Pentacles. This card is all about evaluation and focus and hard work. And this is an apprentice card, and he is still learning how he's practicing his trade. We can see here he's still toiling away, working on his pentacle, and we have all of them against the wall. This one down here on the floor. Now, like yesterday with the 7, the one on the floor indicated that is the disposable income or the disposable things in your life that maybe you want to buy. And here we have, here he's showing off his work. It's all hanging up here. And here we have our village in the back. But see how far away he is? He's removed from the home or the town. He wants some solitude and some quiet to continue his work. And this is definitely about hard work. This is about taking the time to do the things you need to do to master your skill and to be focused, like laser focused. And checking in on this and taking pride in your work. Sometimes it is about making it your life's purpose, but don't get lost in the details, because as you can see, he's removed from town. You can get so wrapped up in the little things that you're missing out on the things that are more meaningful. But this is definitely about continuing your work and focusing and just becoming the master. And I know sometimes that takes sacrifice. And that could be sacrifice of time with your family and friends or loved ones. And just participating in life in general because you are so focused on doing these things. I have a friend who is works full-time, and she has a bachelor's degree, and she's continuing her education, which I am thrilled that she's doing. So she's going to be working full-time. She also works part-time and going to college now to finish and get her master's degree. While I 100% applaud her for her efforts, I wonder what else in her life is going to suffer because of that drive that she has. So just take that into consideration. And we are going to look at our 3 cards today. And here is the Goddess Tarot. This is a mass market deck. This was actually gifted to me by my best friend. This was the very first tarot deck she gifted me, and I love her for it. This is the Somnia Tarot. This is the illustrated edition. We'll talk more about that card when we flip that one over. And this is the Fantastical Creatures Tarot. This is also a mass market deck. These 2 are by US Games, and this is an independent deck that you can purchase on Etsy. So let's take a look at our first Goddess Tarot. Here we have this beautiful goddess, and her work is she's creating these beautiful paintings, and she's doing it outside. She is doing it in this beautiful garden. She's taking her time, and it's a really pleasant picture seeing her. This looks more not like work, but it looks like something okay, how do I want to say this? When you find something you love, it doesn't seem like work. So this looks like it's something that she absolutely loves doing. So the work is secondary. So let's see what the guidebook says about this goddess. Drawing upon her talents, the woman paints a gold pentacle upon a canvas. She is encircled by an arc of 7 pentacles. The appearance of this card in a reading for an artist or craftsperson is an affirmation of skill and talent. fair payment for hard work, meeting deadlines, and developing talents. But I see with this card, I see her that she has such a skill set and a talent that it doesn't seem like work. So that is just, I love the colors in this card. Okay, this is the Somnia Tarot. And here we see this fella working at his drawing table, and he's chiseling away at all the things that he has here. This deck is a gut punch. It is raw. I am not a person who likes actual pictures of things in decks. I love artwork. But his standard Somnia Tarot, not the illustrated one, I need to get that. I have the Oracle deck, and he doesn't show any pictures of people's faces. You always see they're either covered or whatever. But he had drawn this, I believe it was during COVID, when he was dealing with sleep paralysis and the nightmarish things that he was seeing. And it is truly amazing. And the illustrated version, I love it. You could see here, it's very in depth. You could see all of this. But to see the actual pictures of the art it took for him to put into these was unbelievable. And it is 10 times deeper than the illustrated version. So my mistake was I bought the illustrated version, but I will gladly have both because they are unbelievably gorgeous. And the depth and the ones that have the pictures on them is just surreal. So let's see what that has to say. This says, abandonment, withdrawal, escapism. As twilight approaches, oh, no. I'm looking at the wrong one, silly. Where's Pentacles? Oh, he has it as coins. There it is. Craftsmanship, there we go. Craftsmanship, productivity, and steady employment. Inside the walls of a lord's estate, the Eight of Coins returns to the story of the newly hired craftsman in the Six of Coins. Once stricken with poverty, the man now demonstrates mastery of his trade following the patron's commission. Intricate details chiseled into 8 gilded coins and displayed for all to see. Although grateful for this grand opportunity of employment, the man's work is taxing and everlasting. Irony is portrayed through a beautiful exhibition of works on the remnants of wooden gallows. An artist will live and die nobly by the tools of their trade. Wow, I never thought of that. Isn't that interesting? That the 6, this is the 6. This is the fella. I just would not have thought of that. That he's the one that was begging for money, and now he was hired to do this. But now that the Lord sees all the work that he's done, it's like he traded his poverty life, almost kind of freedom of a life, now into this type of almost slavery. Oh my goodness. That's what I mean. This card is so deep. Nicholas Bruno is so amazing. And here we have the Fantastical Creatures Tarot. And this is quite wild. Look at that. Okay. This is, let me show that again. This is all these pentacles, like ghostly things. We have the moon, and look at his face. Oh my goodness. What is this one going to say? The Toltec god of Quetzalcoatl can't pronounce that word right there, sometimes appeared as a young man wearing a cloak of quetzal feathers. Other times he revealed himself in the form of a plumed serpent. As a benevolent ruler and the creator of all life forms, Quetzalcoatl taught his worshippers the art of civilization and gave them the secret of fire. His people enjoyed great wealth and happiness and built magnificent temples in his honor. His crown denotes spiritual enlightenment. His gold ornaments proclaim him as a high god, knowledgeable about spiritual truth. His necklace symbolizes unity. This card can indicate professional progress. Hard work will bring rewards and satisfaction. Let's look at this. Okay, so I see his crown of enlightenment. We see his crown. But that doesn't look like a happy card to me. I mean, these look almost ghostly. Like all this work is... almost like one who is spent their life working and toiling, and what is it all for? Is it really worth it? Okay, wow, that is really, really something. So let's go ahead and do a tarot card pull. I'm looking in the back of the Somnia Tarot, and I don't see any spreads in the back of the book. The guidebook is a little white guidebook, but I don't see any spreads there. So we'll do what I normally do, and I should do a walkthrough of this, but I'd really like to do a walkthrough of the Somnia Tarot. Here's the box of when I get the one day when I get the standard version, the one with the photographs. I want to do a side-by-side to show you, because again, the artwork is beautiful, but and I'll show you some of the cards. Like here is our 8. See how you know we don't see their faces. Here we don't see their faces, but the actual artwork, the photography that he did in this scene is just chef's kiss. It's unbelievable. So, okay, let's go ahead and do some shuffling. I'm gonna do a little side shuffle here. Okay, so why is this here? Why are we going to look at our 8 of Pentacles today? Why is this here? Why is this here? And how do we handle this? Okay, that was fast. All right. Let me put these away. Let me put that away. Okay, so why is this here? We have the Sun. Okay, the Sun is our happy card. So looking at this with the 8 of Pentacles, this is about your work in progress and your work. And this is saying maybe you're going to get a raise. Maybe, all the things that you wanted from all your hard work is going to happen. That is pretty awesome. But how do we handle this? Oh, let's make sure this is a good one. Oh. Well, that ended quickly. So what you think you're going to get, you're not going to get. So here we have our fella who was from the 6. And here he is working and toiling away. And why is it here? Because he is happy with his work. he thinks that he's working towards something that he's going to get. Maybe you're thinking you're going to get that raise, and maybe you're thinking that the thing that you wanted to get, whether it be tangible like a gift or a car or a house or clothes or whatever, or a raise because of the hard work that you've been doing, you know, that's what's been making you happy that you're going to get. But something is there. Someone is going to pull the rug out from under you, and you're going to feel hurt. And you can see here, he is just devastated. The sun's going down, and he is just pierced. And this is soul crushing, but it is not the end. It is the beginning. This is going to make you see things clearly on what you need to do now to move forward. That's how you handle it. You're going to, it's going to hurt, but it's not the end. It is a beginning. It is an end in the way that you were looking, and this is going to be an awakening moment. So maybe this isn't a sun setting, because here we have our sun. Maybe this is a sunrise, because now you're waking up. You are going to take those swords out of your back. You're going to focus even harder, and you're going to get to it, and then accomplish all the things that you need to accomplish. But you're going to be wiser, and you're going to be smarter, and you're going to be more focused and more determined than ever. So I hope you enjoy this video, and I am going to post our Pentacle cards in all 4 Facebook groups in the descriptions below. So please don't forget to subscribe to one or all of them. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and a like. It only takes a second for you to just hit that little button and go boop. And for me, it means the world. It helps the algorithms and all that fun stuff. And again, don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss future videos. Yesterday, we did an oracle walkthrough. And last night, I did an unboxing of Taylor Brynn's new air deck, Ventum Arcani, which completed out her elemental decks. It's also available on Etsy and her website, which is also in the description on that video. And I really hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for stopping by. Bye.